So we said before, you're smart. And what is your smart? Every one of you in the room has a different kind of smart. That's what makes the world go around. If we're all the same smart, it'd be very boring. But a lot of people will tell people, well, you're not very smart because they're not good at something. Maybe they're not good at math, or maybe they're not good at spelling, but they're really smart at something else. Maybe they're not smart at playing a game out in the playground, but they're really smart at something in the classroom. So there's all different kind of smarts. Don't fool yourself that you're not smart. Every one of you are smart. And probably a lot of you have a lot of different smarts. So what is your smart? Some people are really smart at being a friend. Some people are really smart at spelling. Some people are really smart at figuring things out. Some people are really smart at drawing or creating things. So what is your smart? Some people are smart at organizing. Some people are smart at helping someone else. So go ahead in the next couple of minutes. What are at least 1, 2, or 3 of your smarts? I am powerful. That's the one people get most mixed up. A lot of people think powerful is putting people down. I hurt you, so I'm powerful. Or I teased you, so I'm powerful. Or I made you cry, so I'm powerful. Well, that's the opposite of power. Power never puts down. If you're doing those kind of things to try to get power, it's because you're not feeling powerful. When you're feeling powerful, you actually want to help people. You want to make a difference. You want to clean up the planet. You want to do better in school. So who in your life, take a moment and think about who in your life do you know that is actually really powerful? Who do you know that really makes a difference in the world? And the last question, what do they do that you can do too? You have what it takes. Now it's pretty easy to know that when you're really good at something. If you're really good at sports, or you're really good at spelling, it's easy to know you have what it takes. But what's the one thing that you struggle with that you can do better at? What's one thing you know that you could put a little more effort into it so you could really know you have what it takes? Maybe you could be doing better in school. Maybe you could be doing better at home. Maybe you can clean your room a little better. Maybe you can help out at home. Maybe you can do your homework better. Maybe you could pay attention in class. Maybe you could be nicer. Maybe you could play the games better. What's something that you can do a little bit better? And what are you going to do to make that a little bit better? Because we know you have what it takes. So take a moment. What's something you can do a little bit better? And what are you going to do to make sure you do that a little bit better? You are really, really important. In fact, if you don't come to school one day, we'd really miss you, believe it or not. But one of the parts about remembering how important you are is to also acknowledge that other people are important too. It's funny, it works in a really funny way. When you acknowledge other people are important, you start feeling important too. You get it that we're all important. So just like you're smart and how important your smart is, well, you're just as important and so is the person next to you. So I'm going to ask you to do 3 things right now. Think of somebody in the room, or somebody at your school, or somebody in your life that you haven't been treating very well, that you have not been treating like they're important. Who's that person you can treat a little bit better? Secondly, is there anybody you need to apologize to? Is there anybody you need to say, I'm sorry, I was doing that, I wasn't treating you the right way? And thirdly, every day wake up, look in the mirror, and say to yourself, I am important. And then think about that when you see everybody else in the world. They are just as important. You are important. Okay, and the last one, I can have a fun and happy life, and you can have a fun and happy life. And like I said, not everybody gets a fun and happy life, but here's what I know. When they come to school, if everybody in the school decides we're going to have a fun and happy life, they're going to be able to join in. If you're not having a fun and happy life, then Ask somebody for help. There's somebody here who really would like to help you. If you are having a fun and happy life and you see someone that's not, include them in your games. We got to do this together. Fun and happy life is not by yourself. A fun and happy life takes us all. Remembering we're smart, we have what it takes, we're powerful, we're important, we're all of those things. Every one of us. And we take care of each other. So go out and have a fun and happy life. And like I said, if you're having a hard time having a fun and happy life, get some help. Somebody here wants to help you. So take a moment and think of what are 2 or 3 things you can do to make it a fun and happier school, a fun and happier world.